Just north of the Everglades in southern Florida is a little town called Felda. Life is a little slower here, a little simpler, a little quieter. Unless, of course, you have a 2,000-foot stretch of water and an airboat that can suck the eyeballs right out of your head. Take a 500-horsepower aircraft engine and 300 horsepower of nitrous, attach it to a giant propeller, and slap it on a 9-foot hull. And what do you got?
Come on!
Well, you've got a good shot at being on Monster Nation. It's kind of like sitting on a slab of fiberglass with a hurricane at your back. These babies can get up to 100 miles an hour shooting down a 400-foot track in just under 6 seconds. These boats are built to blast, but do they burn as bad as their four-wheel brothers?
Thing, like I always said, if they could dig a pit next to a drag strip, you'll stay right with the cars for the first, couple hundred foot.
We're definitely running 100 plus.
It takes the length of a football field to reach 100 miles an hour, which begs the question, how do y'all make them stop?
Most of them have brakes on it. Any of them that, we put a little brake thing on there, just enough that it drags down in the water and keeps the nose down for safety. And
safety? What's the worst that could happen on one of these things?
Flipping over backwards.
Yeah.
I've done it once in my life. It's not a good feeling. It's you get going so fast it just lifts up. There's nothing you can do. People say, well, you could have done, should have done, would have done. You don't do nothing. It's over.
Today's race features 20 teams from Orlando to Cocoa Beach. They've been at it for 2 days now. Yesterday, they held the qualifying heats. Today, they'll go head-to-head with everyone looking forward to the finals. The Ground Rattler, driven by Brad Hendry, hasn't lost a race in over 4 years.
It's been a while since anybody has been out here and could even run with us.
That's because his secret venom is a NASCAR racing engine, while everyone else is using 1940s-era airplane engines.
Yes, this is the only car motor engine out here today.
Harold Sickle has been coming up short to the Rattler for those same 4 years.
He's got about double the horsepower I have, but he has a lot more weight.
The competition has been back and forth for years. Aircraft had it for a while, then the car motors moved in, and they stepped up, and they've took it. It's been on top for a while now.
Most guys can't afford a pricey NASCAR engine like Brad runs. Some say it's like a Corvette racing a bunch of souped-up Honda Civics.
Horsepower differential is just ungodly.
As anticipated, the semifinals featured Harold Sickle's airplane engine versus Brad Hendry's NASCAR engine. But once again, destiny was not in Harold's corner. He ran his motor so hot, he blew his crankshaft, along with his dreams of beating the Rattler.
Too much horsepower.
Can anyone beat Brad's NASCAR-powered airboat? There's one last hope. Dark horse Jason Sims has made it to the finals.
Yeah, I'm ready.
He's waiting on you, man.
And here it is. One last shot for the aircraft underdog to knock off the NASCAR Fat Cat. Jason Sims did it. The Rattler has finally met his match. Long shot Jason Sims walks off with the bounty and first place. What happened to Brad and his badass billion-dollar boat?
We were sluggish out of the hole for some reason, and like I said, I can't take anything away from the guy that won. I mean, he was running good, and he's been chasing us for several years, and he finally got his payday. But we'll be back.